E.
Ding, ding, ding.
The Pout-Pout Fish by Deborah Diesen. Pictures by Hanna. Deep in the water, where the fish hang out, lives a glum, gloomy swimmer with an ever-present pout. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, so I spread the dreary rearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a clam with a wide winning grin and a pearl of advice for her pal to take in. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your cross-town frown, don't you think it's time to turn it upside down? Says the fish to his friend. Nice thought, Miss Clam. I hear what you're saying, but it's just the way I am. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, so I spread the dreary rearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a jellyfish. He floats through the ocean, his tentacles all trailing in gentle locomotion. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your daily scaly scowl, I wish you wouldn't greet us with a grimace and a growl. Says the fish to his friend. Mr. Jelly, I agree. I'd like to be more friendly, but it isn't up to me. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a squid, quite a slender, squiggly sight. She is squirmy, she is squelchy, she is slightly impolite. Hey, Mr. Fish, you kaleidoscope of mope, how about a smile, a little joy, a little hope? Says the fish to his friend. Mrs. Squid, I would try, but I haven't any choice. Take a look and you'll see why. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes an octopus with 8 great arms, covered on the underside with tiny sucker charms. Hey, Mr. Fish, let me tell it to you straight. Your hulky, bulky sulking is an unattractive trait. Says the fish to his friend. Mr. 8, my chum, with a mouth like mine I am destined to be glum. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Now along comes a fish in a silent silver shimmer. The gang has never seen before this bright and brilliant swimmer. She approaches Mr. Fish, but instead of saying hey, she plants a kiss upon his pout, and then she swims away. Mr. Fish is most astounded. Mr. Fish is just aghast. He is stone-faced like a statue. Then he blinks and speaks at last. My friends, says Mr. Fish, I should have known it all along. I thought that I was pouty, but it turns out I was wrong. I'm a kiss-kiss fish with a kiss-kiss face for spreading cheery cherries all over the place. So I'll smooch, 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 smooch. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading of The Pout-Pout Fish by Deborah Diesen. This book was recommended to me by my sister-in-law, Melissa, so thank you, Melissa, for the recommendation. The Pout-Pout Fish, what a wonderful story. I love doing all the different voices, but it's a good story about a fish that is sad. And he thinks he has to be sad. And he thinks that he doesn't really have a choice. But when he kind of fell upside down, he realized that he doesn't have to be sad. He can be happy. And he realized after he was kissed that he's a kissing fish. So I loved how it tells the story about kind of choosing who we are. And we've seen a few books like that, like The Grumpy Monkey is a great one. And a few other books that I've read that talks about how we can choose, like The Bad Seed as well. And so this is a great little story. And I love rhyming books. And so this is another rhyming book about a fish who's very sad, who learns that he doesn't have to be sad. So I hope you enjoyed this book. I definitely did. Please let me know if there's other books or authors that you would recommend for me to read in the monthly roundup videos I do for the channel or in the channel discussion page. But until next episode, thank you very much for watching. My name is Elvin. This has been E-Reading. Be gentle and kind with one another. Bye now.